Yeah, first time I came up here, I had no clue where I would find this thing. You couldn't even see it on Google Earth, Google Map. Now that I know where it is, I see it right away. I know what to look for. But according to my approximate calculations, it should have been right about there. Because if you look over that way, you can see the road that it would normally line up with on the mile-by-mile grid. Way it fell over there. So, I got up here and I thought, alright, I'm done. But you know what? I'm so close to the top, let's go. Back then, I didn't realize that that little rock structure right there, which I didn't even recognize as a structure, even as observant as I try to be, was what I was looking for. This wind. My first trip up here, I just got to the top here. I'm looking around, and then kind of glanced there, but I didn't really pay much mind to it. So here I am, walking up, watching the trail, making sure I don't slip and fall, because that'd be one hell of a rescue bill. I don't think Arizona does it. And suddenly, I see this. And I look, and I notice that. I'm like, oh my God, I found it. Here, the whole time, I was looking for concrete. And this, right here, is what it actually was. This arm's decayed a little bit. Looks like somebody's vandalized it from the last time I was up here. This end wasn't as messed up. That's one thing I'm a little leery about putting this on YouTube and letting people know where it's at. To get some people that would climb up here and appreciate it, what it is, for what it is. And then you're going to get a bunch of those that are just destructive assholes. Yeah, here it is, folks. And just to prove it's what I've been saying it is all along, looky there. There is the Army Corps of Engineers. That's their little marker. Stating the little station marker. It's AG-49. Somebody's brought some swirl ribs up here. Looks like they were camping out up here, trying to make a fire. Probably too windy for them. Good. Yeah. You can see where they tore away rocks out of this to build their little fire pit. I mean, it upsets me a little just because I think history like this is kind of cool. Let's get started with a little tour here. So here we go. Here's the north arm. You can see there is no concrete here at all. All this rock was placed here by hand by the poor soldiers that had to climb that hill we just climbed. As you can see, yeah, somebody's kicked some rocks off here. This irritates the hell out of me. But as you can see, this is still pretty damn solid. Looks like it's filled in a little bit, some lesser rock, but this was all hand stacked, folks. Filled. There's no getting any equipment up here. No machinery. Even if they could get machinery up here, there's not enough room for it to work with it. Let's go down and look at the end of the north arm here. I wonder sometimes if the soldiers that had to climb up this mountain, spend all the time up here, because I'm sure none of this was done in one day. There's absolutely no way at all. I wonder if those guys realized or knew why they were building these. It is a 16 by 16 mile grid, as I've said before. That means 17 by 17. 289 of these. If my math's right, I might have to double check it. Sorry if I made a mistake. I'm sure some people will correct me. But yeah, look at that. This is the north arm. This one definitely took the most to build. I forget how wide across they are. I have it in my notes somewhere. I'll dig that out. But just look at that. Built all by hand. Okay, just to give you an approximation how massive this actually is, I'm 6 foot tall. As you can see, alright, all kinds of cholla cactus here to step in and especially put my hand in. As you can see, this is massive. It's taller than I am. All that noise, maybe if you can hear it, we'll see what the sound sounds like. Shooting range, right down there for rifles. One right down there for shotguns. That's what all that popping is. It's approximately a mile away down the hill. Luckily it's down. Hopefully no one's shooting up this way. I certainly don't want to get hit by a stray bullet. So, like I said, all this stacked by hand. I feel sorry for those guys. Now, east arm. The one that we could have seen if we knew what we was looking for. This one was probably a little easier for them to put together. Ground was a lot flatter here. Might have been why this one's offset a little bit. Also, these don't follow a true north-south, east-west compass positions. But I noticed that with the other two that I like. So, off the end of the east arm here. You can see they didn't have to stack this one near as high. No trick camera angles here, just downhill because this ground isn't flat. And you can see, this one's approximately 3 feet. At its thickest part. Once again, all hand stacked stone. And some butt heads come along and knock pieces down. Been up here over 40 years. 43 years approximately. Almost as long as I've been around. Oh, that's a scary thought. That's our little tour of the east. We'll go ahead and finish walking around it here. You know where I seen this when we came up the hill. Just for reference, here's what we came up and back down that way. All the way. Starts about there, comes across. Another one that was probably not as difficult to build as that north arm was. Here you got a little flatter ground. Once again, it's not as thick on this end. Another one's maybe 2.5, 3 feet at the most, kind of like the east arm was. Pretty cool. At least I think so. All this film time and narration, me just rambling on. I'm probably gonna have this split in about 2 videos.